Hey everyone, it's Nico, and today we're going to be playing Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64. As a kid, I never played Yoshi's Story, but I played Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Island DS, and I loved them. So when I bought my Nintendo 64 a few years back, I figured this was a must-buy. The story starts on Yoshi's Island, and all the Yoshis are happy and stuff. And they're happy because of this thing called the Super Happy Tree. Then, Baby Bowser gets jealous, so he swoops in and steals that shit. And that makes the Yoshis really sad. This game is pretty short, only having 6 levels, and playtime usually clocks in around 1 hour. At the start, you can only get 6 lives that come in the form of different colored Yoshis. You have to choose which color at the beginning of the level, and if they die, then they're dead for good. So you all know what that means. The yellow Yoshi dies first, because I fucking hate the color yellow. First things first, this game is freaking adorable. I mean, look at it. You can't tell me that's not adorable. Look at Yoshi. Daww. Wait, what's that? For some reason, these blocks have little messages inside them that would make any 6th grader say that's what she said. Ride the snake. Up, down, left and right. That's what she said. In all seriousness though, this game isn't really that good. The first 2 levels are good and the 3rd is okay, but the next 2 are awful. The problem with the 4th level is that you have to navigate the sky on these snakes. They're super janky to control and you have no clue where you are. This forces you to have to make awkward leaps of faith if you get the slightest bit off track. The next level is a water level, and easily has some of the worst controls of any water level I've ever played in my life. And that's saying something. There are a ton of super narrow paths where you have to dodge jellyfish, and it's almost impossible to stop moving once you've started. I tried, and it didn't work. To make this even worse, at the end of the level, there's so many enemies that it's impossible to dodge them all. You basically have to resort to getting hit by one to gain invincibility so you can swim through all the other ones. This was by far the worst level. But the final level actually isn't that bad, and I would say it's probably one of the best in the game. Before I talk about this though, I need to mention how attached I got to the Yoshis. This doesn't normally happen to me when I play games, but when the Yoshi died, I got really sad. Even this one. Back on topic of the last level though. The gears in this level are really annoying. The physics they have is pretty finicky. Sometimes when you land on them, they won't move at all, but sometimes they'll launch you straight down to your death. There isn't much to say about the final boss fight. You can restore your health as much as you want, so it's pretty easy. All you have to do is throw the bombs up at the ceiling. Then Baby Bowser gets off his green sperm, so you just throw the bombs at him and the battle's done. Fun fact, the first time I did this, I beat the first phase and then I died because I thought the game was done. And now, a moment to remember all the Yoshis lost in the Happy Tree War. But shit was great, and everything was back to normal on Yoshi's Island. There were still some unanswered questions, though. Was Yoshi's Island really so happy in the first place? Why are they so obsessed with the Super Happy Tree? What if the Super Happy Tree wasn't so super happy, and it actually had the Yoshis in some sort of satanic trance? And their super happy dance, and their super happy song were all just effects of the tree's grasp on their soul. Who cares? They look super cute. I mean, look at that one. He's adorable. Little guy, little green guy. Adorable. Alright guys, that is that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I worked really hard on this one. So as of right now, my upload schedule is 1 video a month, and I think it's going to be like that for 1 more month. But I graduate on the 17th of May, so after that I'm going to be trying to go bi-weekly. So that means my next video will be out on the 21st of May, and hopefully I should be able to fully go bi-weekly after that. I don't really see any reason why I wouldn't be able to. I really apologize for these 3 monthly videos that are going to be happening. I just don't have the time right now. I'm in high school. I'm trying to wrap it up. I'm working as hard as I can. I actually do have something to tide you over though. Even since before I started this channel, I've been streaming every Friday night on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Nico's Moving Castle. I play a lot of video games and I even draw on there sometimes, and you guys should definitely make sure to stop by. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to growing that a little bit more because that gives me a chance to meet you guys. I really am excited to be posting on this channel more though, guys. So make sure to follow me on Twitter. I do updates on there. Follow me on Instagram. I post drawings and stuff, and sometimes little snippets of videos that I'm editing if I think there's something funny that I want to share. So yeah, if you have anything else for me, then please make sure to leave that down below. And if you would like to talk even more, then make sure to go follow me on Twitch. But I guess I will see you next time, and I hope you have a good month until then. Bye-bye.